should the Niners trade for Matt Ryan? He just got benched. He's had success with Kyle Shanahan, and Jimmy's not good. The other hand, neither is Matt. So what do you think? Should they trade for Matt Ryan?
Matt Ryan was terrible this year. Like
So
I
bad.
watched him. Like
Extra
I
bad.
watched him a few different times.
Yeah.
The Matt Ryan that we have grown to know over his career, he is not that anymore. He's a turnover machine. He can't move at all. The
No, he
arm
can't.
strength is not there. He's just flat out bad. He's flat out bad. Matter of fact, I watched him. Was it Thursday Night Football? It was the Colts and the Broncos, and Matt Ryan and Russell Wilson were just trying to like battle for who could be the worst quarterback in this game. Like which one of us is going to be the worst one? And it ended up being
Russell.
I think Russell Wilson. But I mean, they were both they were terrible. Matt, he's done. Stick a fork.
Okay.
In him. He's
Good to know.
cooked.
Because people keep bringing that up, like, could the Niners revive him? Would he be an upgrade over Jimmy? I think the answer is no, which is crazy. I'd rather have Tom Brady at 46 than Matt Ryan right now. Even Tom Brady's not even 46 yet, but I'd rather have Tom Brady now. I think Tom Brady's won 4 Super Bowls since Matt Ryan is the age right now.
Like that.
Yeah. So, yeah, Matt Ryan, I guess, just not the same athlete that Tom Brady is. We can wrap that up there.
Well, Tom Brady, you got to remember about how he prepares, and Tom Brady, he prepares at the highest level.
Yeah.
It's still wild though, because when you say it out loud, 45 years old, he's gonna be 46. Like that's to be performing and still do well like that. That's crazy. Does Tom Brady play after this year? Because it just doesn't.
Well, that's what I'm going to ask you. Speaking of Tom Brady, who will be the 49ers quarterback next year? Jimmy Garoppolo will be a free agent. Tom Brady will be a free agent. These guys can kind of go where they want. Trey Lance will be here, but he hasn't played in a long time. And if Kyle Shanahan's still the coach and he hasn't won a Super Bowl yet, there's just even more pressure on him to win. So I'm asking, who's it going to be?
I do believe it'll be Trey Lance, but I do think there will also be some kind of insurance policy. Not Jimmy G, but something else. Whether you draft somebody who, you know what, we like what this quarterback brings. Trey Lance, your team. It's you. But like almost like
Kirk Cousins.
RG3 Cousins situation where Kyle, like Cousins was his guy. Right?
Yeah.
Like if Kyle could have taken Cousins in the first round, like if it was his team, I wouldn't doubt that he would have just taken Kirk Cousins, right? Because he sometimes does things like that.
He just spent 4 picks on a running back. Yeah, absolutely.
Of the player, right? Like nobody's thinking about taking Kirk Cousins, but he's like, I'm going to get him. So who is your Kirk Cousins in this draft to where you're like, you know what? Trey Lance, love everything that you are. Hopefully it works out. But if it doesn't,
exactly,
we really like this guy that we took in the 4th round.
I don't have a problem with drafting a quarterback every couple of years. Why not? It's such a crapshoot. There's so many things that have to go right for a quarterback to end up like Josh Allen. He probably won't. Keep trying. It's the most important position. And if you hit on a guy in the 6th round, that might just make your franchise for the next 20 years like it did with the Patriots. So just keep trying.
Keep trying. Yeah, I would take 2. I mean, look at what the Dallas Cowboys did with Dak Prescott. And they've had their ups and downs. I think everybody looks at more of what Dak has been throwing the ball over the last couple of years. But early on, that wasn't Dak. They leaned on the run game. They leaned on a great defense, leaned on the offensive line, got great results. Year 2, Dak Prescott was not good. He could barely throw for 200 yards in the game. But since then, he's continued to develop different aspects of his game. I think right now, Dak Prescott is probably widely considered a top 10 quarterback out there. But he was a 4th-round pick. And he just, had some of the traits that they felt like they could work with.